So I'm Gregory EVE. I'm one of the co-founders and the CEO of GreenApes. GreenApes is a digital platform that was founded to reward sustainable lifestyles and sustainable actions of citizens, with the goal of making it easier that things would change and happen. And so the platform works basically as a rewarding scheme for citizens who are uptaking positive actions and positive choices in the fields of sustainable mobility, reducing energy consumption, shopping locally, and so forth. And it's built to be plugged in with any app or service that is active in a city or in a country, so that we're really just a framework trying to bring synergy among different kinds of impacts that a citizen can have and use the local technology and services that are there in place and make them work even better. No, I mean, the frustration we started from was the fact that there are more and more opportunities for citizens to live and lead a sustainable lifestyle. There are a lot of technologies that can help you, from infrastructure and mobility and energy and so forth, but they really don't relate with the people somehow. And at the same time, you have on the other side more and more opportunities to find sustainable consumption in terms of products and services active in cities, but sometimes it's, bottom up in small local businesses that are really not known by the vast public. So we thought, wait a second, there's cities that would like to engage citizens more. You have technology that is great for measurements and analytics, which are the basis for any improvement, but really don't talk to the people, and few people are interested in seeing their graph of energy consumption going up and down. And then you have citizens who are eager to live a more sustainable lifestyle, but somehow are lazy and procrastinating and don't see an advantage or don't relate to it or feel isolated. So what we try to do is bring a bit together all these pieces of a puzzle and make people aware of the fact that there's more and more of us who are trying to lead a more sustainable lifestyle, that they can relate to some companies in their city, and that they are making a difference as people and as numbers as well when they change their behavior and contribute to a better city and more livable city.
And being rewarded for
and
it.
being rewarded for it. Yeah, exactly. So thanks for stressing that. I mean, as a citizen, if you do a positive choice, you are both part of a community of people sharing ideas and good practices, but you also get rewarded. Rewards mean discounts, tickets for a movie theater, for a cultural event, for outdoors, a lifestyle, or a discount at the local organic farmer or so forth. So that actually kind of reinforce this behavior while you're learning about more opportunities for a sustainable lifestyle in your city. Yeah, the tricky thing is that we're all different.
Yeah.
We're all the same in some aspects, but you can cluster people in different kinds of behaviors. Some of us are very competitive, others are just more interested in a community feeling, other ones really want something back in terms of economic incentives, and it's a combination of these factors that at the end of the day influence our behavior. So if I feel connected to why is it important what I'm doing? Am I part of a community that's trying to bring change in a city? Yes. Am I getting something back for this as well? Yes. Then it resonates, and then you have some gaming elements, as you said, and then altogether you manage to catch the attention of a variety of people and citizens and really try to expand the bubble, which is already expanding, but not fast enough, of people who are embracing a more environmentally friendly lifestyle. It's a very fascinating question, I would say, because it's one of the challenges of our time. Understand, if we are using technology in a way which is actually helping us, and technology gives you enormous opportunities, but then if we hide behind an avatar and we're impersonal, or we're a number, or we don't feel that we belong to the place where we live, then we've got an issue. But technology gives you a tool to connect to your community, actually. So it's a means to an end in a way that you should reconnect with your city, with your community, and digital tools can help you with doing it. But it's not a replacement of actual life. So you're using technology to make people connected to their real life environment and take action right there, out there, and then technology helps them and makes it more fun. It's a pity, I would say, that so many platforms out there went in a direction which is probably easier to monetize, and in which you're using the data of people to extract value out of it and sell it to sell more stuff or or things like that. While in reality, who says that should be the way? So if you can give privacy to users and give them signals and ways of connecting and not monetizing on their private data, it's people. You shouldn't do that, we feel. But you can use this data as anonymous data for public administrations and companies who are trying to change behaviors of the employees, for example, and that's fine. But as long as it's not Gregory, but it's, a bunch of people of anonymous data who did this behavior. So we know that instead of 100 bikers, today we have 500 bikers. That's a good number. The fact that Gregory enjoys reading sustainability in magazines, that's my life. So we started, and the opportunities we had with the financing from European Union, FIWARE, and the frontierCities acceleration allowed us to test this idea in a couple cities, in pilot cities in Italy and Germany. And after that, we started saying, okay, it worked. We saw that people like it. We want to do more. And we started talking with other cities. So now we're approaching launch in Milan, in Munich and Turin, for example. Those are cities coming quite close. In early 2019, too late to 2019, Turin is the last to come into the picture. And we have more and more cities that are interested. We're trying to expand the platform to a European level, so you don't necessarily need to be in a city to use GreenApes, but you can also connect to a community of European citizens. But of course, in cities, we can do something a little bit special, which is connecting to local service providers, local companies, and really value the local ecosystem. I would say that in general, that there was a very immediate match with the way we would like to operate in a city. So I was talking before about privacy, openness, and these kind of informations that seem from the start values that FIWARE had. So it was, wait a second, these guys are trying to develop something that is transparent and valuable for cities and easy to expand and plug in different applications and solutions. And that was exactly the mindset we were in. So that I could say to start with, it was, yes, this is a good match. And when we started using some generic enablers, there are some components, of course, of FIWARE that we integrate in the platform. We didn't really have any problems with it. At the beginning, of course, everybody's a bit scared. We're putting in new enabler or new technology, and it's something under development. So there are some uncertainties, and this is a couple of years back. But over time, we included FIWARE in this as a building block for these integrations, and I'm very happy we did it, because now in terms of technology we have something that speaks the same language and philosophy we had in approaching cities, and at the same time it's an environment and it's a club, I would say now, of companies that is expanding, that is trying to deliver something to cities in a way that is meaningful and purposeful and you can build upon. So that's really what I would say has been the added value, on top of all the networking and opportunities that it gave along the way.